48 hours within which to redefine strategic relations between the African continent and Russia. This is the ambitious aim of the Russia-Africa Summit held in Sochi on the 23rd and 24th of October. The very first edition was co-chaired by President Vladimir Putin and his Egyptian counterpart, President Abdel Fattah Al-sissi, who doubles as the current president of the African Union. Putin reaffirmed the need to intensify trade relations between Russia and Africa.
Over the past 5 years, trade between Russia and African countries has almost doubled to more than $20 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, that's too small. Of this $20 billion, 7.7 billion represents our trade with Egypt alone, which is almost 40%. While in Africa, there are very many promising partners with great growth potential. So of course, that's not enough.
Only $20 billion? What happened to the Soviet influence across the continent? Moscow carved a prominent niche by supporting the struggles for decolonization, particularly in Mali.
As early as 1961, Russia had given us the proposal of wishing to cooperate with us. And we also owe this country our first industrial units, those that made it possible to create state-owned companies and enterprises in Mali, which marked the seal of economic cooperation between our countries. And I believe there is a new deal, a new era, by which everything is being rethought. It is therefore a new sign of cooperation that is resuming with Russia in all areas. And from now on, every 3 years, we will have a summit, sometimes in Africa, sometimes here in Russia.
Beyond the traditional military, Mali, like other African nations, relies on Russian expertise to develop other sectors.
You know, Mali is a logistics hub. We have 7 borders with 7 different countries, so being a landlocked country, a good infrastructure allows us not only to connect several countries in a sub-region, but also to increase export opportunities for our companies. We have very good mining reserves. We produced 66 tons of gold last year, and we know that the possibilities are much greater than that. The third sector is Agro Industry, where we also have very significant potential and for which we want to attract more Russian investors.
If Russia makes significant investments in Africa, the country is not only positioning itself as a savior, but as a win-win business partner.
So basically, cooperation, fair cooperation between two sides gives both of us an opportunity to fine-tune technology, to share this. And I strongly believe that our companies, their track record shows that we do share technology, that we're ready to share culture, we're ready to take culture in from our partners, and grow together. Because we're both on the path for growth, and that means that we have to cooperate for the benefit of each of these parties.
In his closing address, Vladimir Putin stressed his commitment to strengthening security and stability on the continent. He also confirmed the need to establish win-win partnership deals in areas including public health and transport. From this summit, Russia clearly is positioning itself as a strategic partner on a continent where until now, China or the West have been several steps ahead. And to achieve this, the country hopes to rely on its military expertise, but also place dialogue and reciprocity in perspective. Bridget Ugwe in Sochi, Russia, for Africa News and Euronews.